got these are the competitors that are coming sixth.
Yes, except Nathan Eager actually came 7th overall, but we couldn't find our 6th place competitor, so we got him in.
He was MIA, so we got a lucky winner. They can see us, Nick. All right.
Here we go.
Six
Do something
competitors
different here.
are first
Boulders.
Boulder.
There you go.
Ooh.
Oh, and it. That
And
not what you want to see.
that's not, yeah, that wasn't ideal. But this is a lucky man.
There, up though. Oh, he's put a knee bar in. Breaking bait.
That's all right.
Oh,
Competitors aren't as smart as him.
oh, and she sticks. No, let's go. Oh,
All right. One zone so far, male.
yep, yep. And Devon's super close there to the other zone.
It is a very
Top. Well, what did you think of it? How's
Ooh,
the women's boulder?
harder than it looks. It is more physical than I imagined, especially knowing the holds. I see them as juggy holds, and in that position, on that boulder, they are not as good as they look. Not without the correct fader, at least.
Are there any tips and tricks to that, or is she trying it the right way?
For the dyno, yeah, gotta hold it and keep those. And then I found getting up to the zone. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but the intent is the and that helps dramatically. So
Oh, and she's put it in.
goes.
There we go.
Down.
And to Devon.
So takes out the massive swing.
Oh, come
and
on. Come on. So. Again, I think we got a top swing. And there we go.
Oh! Was that a top?
Did she drop? So close.
Oh, I can't see.
Viewers there who don't know the rules, it's not 3 seconds anymore, it's control. So need to get both hands on the final hole with control.
Oh, he got a new knee bar in. The
How many knee bars are there? Oh, one hand of the finish hole, come on.
Yeah.
Woo! And that's our first top of the night.
All right, so lucky man. What's his name?
His name's Nathan.
We've got Nathan Egan, lucky man, with the top. Come on.
Oh.
So it will.
Those holes are super slopey. I wouldn't want to try and stick that with not much time left.
No, especially a lot of climbers here today have already climbed for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's true. We talked to Devon a bit in isolation. She told us she's moved to Sydney in 2019 from New York and been climbing for 3 or 4 years. So super impressive to see her so strong. So, and she stuck the dive. This could be her last attempt. No. Come on.
All right, so she's back on the zone. This could be a
Come on,
top
Dev.
if we've got time left.
Last move. It's a good hold. Yeah, and there we go.
Hey.
2 tops of our first 2 competitors.
All right, so we have Grace.
Grace, I'm boulder number 1.
Whoa.
Oh,
Grace goes in for a
shoulders.
beta.
Going for the static fader. Whoa. Sticks the first try.
Strong shoulder.
Luke's actually a young father, so you got to be rooting for it. Oh.
So that was not a zone. You need control.
Oh, the
All right. walking the
She's
up.
absolutely cruising.
Oh,
And that's another.
and
Well done.
what is that? Minutes 15 left on the clock. So she's looking good to them, I'd say.
Hey, sorry about the audio, everyone. We're working on it. Hopefully, be working soon. Oh.
What's out? Audio. So we don't have to talk.
Well, I think it's working, but it's cutting out.
Ah. And we've still got the 5th male climbing the first boulder of the night.
Luke's getting super close here. The foot that he's driving off of, the blue one there, you can't quite tell from the live stream, but it's actually very poor. Oh, sticks the jump again with ease.
Strong, come on.
Come on, Luke. Oh. And you see his foot below there. It's just terrible foot, really hard to generate power off of.
So we got Roy coming in on the brush. You would be.
Roy's our resident yoga instructor and hype man. Does a great job of it.
So I think on that cut, correct me if I'm wrong, Nick, but holding the cut by itself is useful, but then doesn't coming and changing that body position help for the next move? Or do you want to be. Oh, a high heel.
High heel.
That's brave.
Oh, and another knee bar.
No, that's the second.
Oh, really?
There.
Oh.
But he was facing the other way.
Luke's still yet to get his own, but he's super close.
Closer.
Sorry, what were you asking there about the cut on the jump?
Oh,
or-
so he cuts with like the two-handed, single hand on each hold, sorry. Does he then, to make the next move easier, want to transition both hands onto one hold?
When I was trying it out, I thought it was easier with just one hand each hold, double Gaston. But matching could definitely help. I don't, some other people did it.
There's a lot of beta on this there. There we
Yeah.
go. That's what we've gotten here.
Come
All right.
on, Luke. You really feel like he deserves his own at this point. Come on.
Ooh. All right.
Oh,
I have a question.
Foot first beta.
Does
Yeah?
that count as his own?
No, it needs to be a hand,
No.
unfortunately. Oh.
Oh.
So the rule for the zone is has been changed to use from control. So you need to get one hand onto the usable part of the hold and transfer at least a little bit of weight onto it.
Oh, it's going to be
10
tight.
seconds
I hope
left.
he gets the zone.
This
Come on.
is in reality an attempt for the zone.
Oh, it is a lot of energy to use on that. Oh.
Well done, Luke.
So you can see the difference between being able to read a route and find different beta and just throwing yourself at the same move.
Yeah, for many of these Open B competitors, it's their first ever final. It's super impressive to see them getting out there and crushing it.
I don't know if you can hear the crowd, but they are wild. Is that your water? So we have Brad and
Ella Reid. Oh, Brad again sticks the jump first time. He's a Nomad regular. Been in some finals here before. Let's see how he goes. Oh, and Ella with ease.
So
Brad
again
also
with
going for the high heel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, skipping the zone hold.
Yeah. If anyone was wondering, you can go straight to the finish hold without touching the zone, and you will get the zone. But if you don't get there, you're not going to get the zone. And looks like Ella's just about to top the first boulder. Strong stuff.
Our Open B females are strong.
So Ella used to work at Blockhouse in Canberra and has recently moved to Sydney.
No, I think she still works.
Oh, still works at Blockhouse.
She is from Canberra.
Oh, she's from Canberra,
Yeah.
just down for the
So she
down for the
has
weekend.
driven up dedication every single time for all of these comps.
So for anyone wondering why Brad just got called down, 4 pieces of red tape at the start, need to have 1 limb to each of them, and he didn't quite comply with that. Oh, right at the top. Come on, Brad.
Come on, Brad.
Oh, crossing to finish hold.
Hey.
And he gets it. Super powerful beta, but it works out.
Up next, we have Zach Kelly and Sylvia Gong.
All right, so these competitors that are coming out shortly are coming third.
Competitors, face your judges. Your time starts in 4, 3, 2, 1. You may start climbing.
It is hard to be this animated.
So here we have Sylvia Gong, who climbs a 9D Parramatta.
We disconnected.
It's not working. Oh. Oh. It's interesting they're all going for the high heel. Oh. That move is hard. Oh, and Sylvia sticks it. Ooh. Questionable zone there. She's got the knee bar. Come on.
Shaky.
Oh. Come on. Oh, they're fighting so hard, both of us. Come on, Zach.
Come on, Sylvia. Come on, Zach.
Such good tops.
All right, up next, we have Jack McSween and Svetlana.
Is it working yet, Benny?
So judges, when you come out. And your time starts in 3, 2, 1. You can start climbing.
The internet's out, is it?
I think it's disconnecting. Why? Wi-Fi keeps disconnecting. Try and forget what the dating like forget pretty much anything that says dating. Forget it. Huh? Maybe try connecting the USB directly into like one of these things. Like into this.
They're going pretty perfect, right? They're going pretty perfect. The women's one's a little bit easy. But it's the easiest one. No one paddles down. I think double gas one's easier. I just don't think women's one's
Oh, I missed it.
Every time there's another problem, we lose like another 20 viewers.
Right.
Sad. The men? I know, right?
Oh, can we?
We're just We're just
Do you have an account?
I do.
Should we tell, like,
Say we're working on it?
yeah. They can't hear us, can they?
It's still recording though. I've got it on file. Yeah, I know, but we still have the
Oh, I can just do that.
every single time. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine because some people cruise it. And everyone's got it, except maybe. I hope this is being recorded. Come on, Jack. Oh, power. Just one. How was briefing them? How was briefing them? We're down to 11 from 60.
Oh. We
Yeah.
have 60 people listening to us. Jesus Christ. I don't want to know that.
Alright. Just
Oh, dude, imagine if Squig it.
a high foot.
Oh, I'm getting cold.
Yeah, I saw that.
30 seconds remaining, competitors.
I think. And we're back by the looks of things. Are we?
Hey everyone, I hope you can hear us.
Alright. I think we're back.
So just to recap on what you've missed, we've had a top from Zach Kelly and from Sylvia Gong. And right now we've got Jack and Svetlana trying the boulders.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, and we had one zone from Jack on the male boulder, and I don't think we had a zone with Svetlana.
I don't think Svetlana got the... Did
No.
Svetlana get the zone?
So that was no tops on those boulders.
So here we have our first place competitors, Sophia and Damien.
Face your judges, competitors.
Damien's told us that he's been climbing for 13 years in fact, and has claimed that he doesn't boulder. Although I think he's about to prove us wrong. Prove himself wrong.
I don't know if it's on.
And first try through the jump for both of them. Oh, super powerful beta for Sophia.
And Sophia walking up again.
I think we're going to see two flashes here, as you'd expect from our first place competitors.
Oh! A very close top on the men's boulder.
I spoke too soon. So Sophia's been climbing for 5 years and started out in Villawood as a lead climber, but has clearly adapted to the modern competition style.
Very easily, very well, I'd say.
Yeah.
All right.
Damien also let us know that he's currently studying a PhD in neuroscience, so
Oh, wow.
brains and brawn.
And less than
Come on,
3 minutes
Damien.
on the clock. I feel like he's got the top coming up.
And just to match, oh, there he goes.
Hey.
Style points there on the mash. And that's a wrap for our first boulder.
Done. Let us know what you think.
Yep. Oh.
Time starts in 3, 2, 1.
Fuck, makes you appreciate the logistics of like, imagine like the IFSC stream, that's like much more professional.
Yeah.
We got a team of like 6 or something and we're still not working.
Ooh. Roy's so cute. Fuck, I must have been tired. They are walking.
Damn. No, they just got stronger fingers than us.
That was really hard, right?
They need a constant view of us. I thought they were going to show us occasionally. Come on.
Hey, can you guys hear us?
Okay. Maybe that 7th place guy's just physically strong.
Yeah.
And place in Boulder series, like you might have missed one, like who knows.
Yeah. Going left hand today.
They're struggling with this move. It's hard though, to be fair.
Even if the stream's down, everything's recorded to file.
Oh. So we should still be commentating. Oh. Well,
And we're
everyone,
back.
we didn't know that was being recorded, but we are back.
You guys can enjoy that later. So that's what we normally sound like, and we're back to our animation. And we look like we're back on the live stream as well. All right, so
We've got a super physical boulder for men's 2 here. I can confirm that the jibs in these volumes are absolutely terrible.
they are
We got
bad feet turned upside down.
Yeah. We got a top from Nathan out first. Even though he's placed 7th, he's super strong. And the women seem to be cruising their very technical boulder. Again, those blocked off holds at the top are terrible.
Yep, I can confirm that as well.
Oh.
Oh, bit of a nice back fall on that one.
Did you give these boulders a go, Ellie?
I tried the easier version of the purple. It was very, very muscly and burly.
Very muscly.
Quite my style. I found a lot of beta, which made it easier. The green I found very, very, very hard. Those crimps. It is. I hate how easy they're making it look.
I got there, and they may as well have not been there, because
I
stuck.
100%. Despite the massive foot, no, I was sweating bullets up there.
let's see how Luke goes with 45 seconds left. This could be his last good go. Come on, Luke.
30 seconds. Come on, guys. 30 seconds left for Luke.
He's got a heel toe cam in there. Whooping out all the techniques.
Come on, Luke.
Come on, Luke. Come on. Oh, just doesn't quite have the juice left.
Give it up for Luke. Up next, we have Ella Reed and Brad.
So Ella Reed and Brad coming out now. For there goes the boulder 2.
Face your judges, competitors.
I know that Brad has incredibly strong fingers, so this could be the sort of climb to suit him.
In 3, 2, 1.
So I have a feeling this might be Brad's style. What do you reckon?
Yeah, well, he let us know that he actually his original sport was gymnastics, so he's got that upper body foundation. Let's see if he can put it to use. Can also see Ella here on the very techie start to her boulder. Got to move slow. Completely opposite types of boulders here.
Dropping down strong.
Brad cruising through. Both of them looking strong. Could we get 2 flashes here?
Oh, Brad
He's got all the time in the world in these
using-
holds.
a foothold to get to the zone.
And you can see Ella there,
How? is
getting
she-
close. Brad on the last move. Oh, and the back step heel.
Oh,
Smooth top.
smooth climbing on Brad.
Ella with the no hands rest right up there. That is some
Just
technique on
sitting-
display.
Oh.
And another top. 2 flashes.
Quick work for Ella and Brad on these boulders. Up next, we
God. So our Heb setter Fab is coming in to ask how stressed Mitch is. It's his first comp as a setter, and this is his first boulder.
And your time starts in 3, 2, 1. Get climbing.
Hey everyone, we're sorry for the technical difficulties, but we hope it's working right now.
All right, so we have Zach climbing this, what is the second men's boulder?
Sylvia just popping off a techie start there. She may have been called down by her judge, I'm not quite sure. Zach Kelly shaking his way through the boulder, but looking strong. Oh.
I think his climbing technique is the shake. He's like Elvis, he just shakes through everything.
Zach's actually got a secret weapon up his sleeve today, and that's that he didn't climb earlier like the rest of the competitors. Same goes for Jack McSwiggan. They've both been resting because their performance in earlier rounds guaranteed them a spot in today's final.
And we have Sylvia, who's gotten onto the boulder now. A lot of control at that start.
Sylvia's a graphic designer who's been climbing for 3 years and is obviously incredibly strong for her relative inexperience. Oh! Zach Kelly just missing the last volume on the roof.
Resting is also a technique when climbing in a comp. It's very easy to jump back on and use a lot of exhausted energy without much thought.
Absolutely. Many of these inexperienced competitors love to hop straight back on, and on a long power endurance boulder like this, that's not the best approach.
Oh, and she's reaching up for that first crimp. As we've said.
Again, making the terrible holes they look like jugs. Come on, Sylvia. She is walking it. And another top.
All right, Zach getting back on for another shot with 1:45 left on the clock.
Come on, Zach.
Come on.
And he sticks it.
He's also forgetting
One
to
more
take a
move
breath.
to the zone. Come on, Zach.
Come on.
And he sticks it.
Strong.
It's a good hole, but you've got an incredibly tensiony mantle to come.
All right, can he get the top?
Come on, Zach.
Brad made it look easy, but it is a sketchy
He's
and
looking
tricky
pumped.
move.
He's fighting hard. Come on. Come on,
Come
Zach.
on, Zach.
Oh!
Hey!
What a top for Zach Kelly.
I have to say, don't know if I saw that one coming.
Rumor has it, certain setters bet that Zach wouldn't top that boulder, and we'll be drinking beers later tonight. I think this boulder will suit Jack. He's incredibly physically strong, and that's what you need in a boulder like this.
All right, Jack McSquiggan on the third boulder. Third boulder for the men's? Second boulder.
Boulder 2, yeah.
Boulder 2, sorry. Onto the, I would say, first crux of the boulder.
Interestingly, Jack's been climbing the least time of any of our competitors here tonight, and yet you can see he's an absolute monster on the crimps. He's been climbing for about a year and a half.
Oh, going in for the potential
Let's see if his
match.
inexperience shows through. But he's looking pretty comfortable.
This, oh, all right.
Ooh. And we can see Svetlana there struggling with a dynamic hop onto women's number 2. Jack on the last move. Can he do it? And he sticks it. Oh! Celebrates for the crowd.
And Svetlana's got onto that first controlled start.
Again, if anyone watching has any questions about the rules of the competition, let us know. Now Svetlana's got established in her boulder and is making the tricky transition over to the right. Women's number 2 was set by Nomad's manager, actually, Emma Horan, who's emceeing the event tonight. Looks like she missed the holdout left, but is reconsidering.
These girls have good technique on their side, I have to say.
Yeah. She's, however, a bit stuck with this mantle.
Well done, Svetlana. Up next, our qualifying athletes, Damien and Sophia.
All right, we have our
Face your
first competitors.
Please, competitors.
Can't wait to see how they go in these boulders.
Your time starts in 1 second. Go!
And Sophia has hopped on with ease and is transitioning across. Oh. Cruised it. All right.
Whoa! Dynamic move to the zone for Sophia. Could we get 2 flashes here?
2 zones. Oh.
They are cruising. And a
With
top,
ease.
top for Damien.
All right, we've got one top with the male, and I feel like we're probably going to watch another one very soon on the females.
Just taking a moment to rest, dry our hands.
That's done, yeah.
You really got to sit on that foot. Oh, and she's up. Transitioning her hips across to the finish, I would say.
And a
that's
top for Sophia. I think that's 6 tops on women's number 2, is that correct?
Pardon?
Is that 6 tops on women's number 2?
I think so, yes.
Are you ready for boulder number 3?
As in, I think they're on different boulders.
Yep, we are. Never mind.
Let's see how flexible Nathan is. Would you
Oh.
say this is the hardest boulder for the women?
Oh, it's really tricky. I would say yes, it is the hardest boulder. However, it is very much their style. So we will see how this splits them up. A lot of our females have quite strong fingers on the crimps. Devon looking strong.
Oh. Takes a fall up high. I think she would have got the zone there.
Yes. And Nathan has wedged himself in that corner nicely. We'll see how he goes with the top.
Super time consuming boulder here. You can't rush it. Really got to work your way through the moves.
And you will have wanted to attend our yoga class as well.
Ellie, would you give that a zone?
What's that, sorry?
Would you give that a zone, that zone to Nathan there?
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh,
palming on the
palm
wall.
pressing on the-
I'll be
I
honest,
wouldn't.
not what I intended, but I'll take
Ah.
it. I think no zone there for Nathan. He
I
touched
love
it.
you, Nick Lamb.
That was our headset of fam coming
Yeah.
in for a
Giving
a
giving commentators
commentate.
some love.
Someone said that the girls' pants are softer than Jeremy.
We are seeing a lot of tops on the women's side, but also hopefully getting a bit of a split with attempts. And the boulders to come are no pushover.
Come on, Devon. Come on, Nathan.
All right, Nathan has established himself, and another thing is remembering what you actually did to get up there,
Yeah, remembering beta can be one of the hardest parts of climbing.
especially in this kind of environment. The crowd can be stressful.
Nathan
Alright,
is quite
ooh.
tall, which can hurt in these sort of flexible boulders, but can also help if you can reach past certain holds.
All right, he's back where he, well, He's not and
He's
back
palming on the wall again.
That is incredibly impressive.
Oh,
Can he save it with that
what a
claw?
save from Nathan.
Boy. Having a rest by the looks of things, wedged in that corner.
I'm not quite sure if you can see in the live stream, but Devon's actually chalking up with some liquid chalk. Climbers got used to that during the pandemic. I think it could help keep our hands dry with such a long physical climb.
Oh, and Nathan's on the zone.
And that's a zone for
That's a
Nathan.
zone.
Can he get his
Let's
right foot
see
up?
how he does the top.
Such a flexy move.
Oh! And the zone has been dropped.
1 minute remaining, actually 51 seconds now.
50 seconds left for the climbers. This could be their last go each. I think Devon's bit too tired
Devon's saving
for this-
herself for later.
for a crimpy boulder.
Come on, Devon.
Have you seen the comments? It says try to move it 10 minutes back and it works.
So what it is, it's the live.
10 seconds, competitors. Let's give it up to Nathan.
Okay, all right, so an update on the live stream we've just heard is that
Next,
essentially
we have Grace Iron, Luke Beducci out of Melbourne on her second last boulder for the evening.
whoever is providing our internet, it is a little bit slow and it's taking time to catch up. So if you guys can actually skip back, you should be able to be delayed live stream and you can stay with us. We apologize.
Competitors, your time starts.
Let's see how Luke and Grace, our 5th place competitors, go on these boulders.
Get climbing.
All right, so we've,
Any sneaky predictions for us, Ellie?
pardon?
Any sneaky predictions for us?
All right, bets on. Oh, I think,
I don't know either of these climbers, I'll be honest.
yeah, neither do I.
But I'll be honest, Luke is not looking flexible.
I have to say, Luke doesn't look like he's stretched out before this, which does make this corner climb difficult. I do have
He
some
could
good
figure a way
feelings
around
for
it
Grace,
though. Yeah, Grace looks very comfortable in these crimps. Oh.
And very flexible
Yeah.
as well. Again, with these high feet, if you're shorter and a female on these crimps, it really helps. My personal climbing technique.
Grace looks at home.
All right.
Oh, she's talking to herself on the wall. Not happy with how good those crimps are. Although, I think we're going to see another top here.
And done with ease.
Our first top of boulder number 3.
All right, so Luke is coming in for another another attempt here. Still struggling with the split start.
Come on, Luke.
This is a really good way to divide the comp climbers though, giving them different elements
Flexibility on this boulder.
of difficulty. So flexibility is one here.
Yeah, according to Emma, our manager and a preeminent route setter in Australia, what sets comp climbs apart from normal climbs is that they're tight. There's 2 sections, two mini cruxes. I'm being heckled nearby, but I'm keeping up with it.
Nick and I got roped into this.
Yeah. This is not a volunteer role, can confirm.
As much as we are enjoying it, this animated voice is not my all the time voice. So as Nick was saying earlier, yeah, 2 cruxes in the boulder, so 2 hard bits. Essentially that brings the boulder down to 2 moves, which is actually quite different to your regular commercial boulders that we set for you during the week.
Oh. And it looks like Luke has figured a way around the flexibility issue with some brute strength. Although he could be a little bit stuck right now.
Oh, his beta is not helping him as much as he wants it to there.
1 minute remaining, Luke. 60 seconds.
thing that you go back in time and see it?
Yeah.
You know, so I don't understand it. I'm not sure that's correct though. If they watch from not live, will it work for them?
Huh?
If they watch not live, will it work for them?
Like if they skip back in time.
So everyone check what
Will it?
you need to put up and everything.
But yeah, it just keeps disconnecting.
Have a
I
look
can't
at
do
it, so
it.
it's easier after.
30 seconds left.
Right there. Is it recording and it will come up later? Or no?
So,
There we go.
There we go. Come on,
it
Ella.
is.
Come on. Oh.
Oh.
And
And
just-
a nice fancy fall.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 for them dismount. She's looking very pumped, but maybe one last go and she can get the top.
This might divide the masses, this climb.
We do have to remember, these climbers have already climbed for 3 hours today, so they must be exhausted.
15 seconds, Ella.
15 seconds,
seconds.
she's going to have to go quick.
Oh. This is when you want that flow, the memory of how you climb.
Oh,
Awesome work.
just doesn't have the gas. Good effort, Ella.
Up next, we have Sylvia Gong and Zach Kelly.
Now Zach has actually done many years of yoga, and I think could love this corner.
Let's see how was Brad. No, Brad was not a flash. He
Second attempt for Brad.
second attempt for Brad.
Got
Let's
tricked
see
by
how
the
that
face
goes.
out.
And we have Sylvia.
Oh, and Sylvia's been
Oh,
called off for an improper
False
start.
start.
Bit misleading.
Something that experience with comp climbing really helps.
I've climbed with Sylvia a few times and can confirm she has incredibly strong fingers.
And Zach has established himself in the corner. Let's see if he can get up any further.
Both of them looking pretty comfortable.
Ooh, Zach going with a different technique.
It
could
yes.
work if he's
Oh,
flexible enough.
That
and
is so
he-
much harder than he makes it look.
Yep.
And he's got the zone. Oh, he's going for the
and
Gaston
he's got
crack.
the- almost looks like a hand jam in there, which I know he spent a lot of time practicing for the
Oh.
Skywood comp.
Zach looking a bit confused up there, but he's figuring it out.
And he's got one hand on the top. Can he get the match finish?
Will he find the knee bar?
I think
Looks
he's
like he
found it.
has. Oh no, just straight crimping
oi,
power.
There
And
we
he gets
go.
it. Was there an knee bar?
And that's a flash.
Strong.
Absolute banger of a climb. What a last.
It's recording.
Could you do me a favor? Can you get my cardigan from the desk?
Come on, Sylvia.
Like an orangey colour. It should be like to like the left of the computer so you're facing them. No, it's like just a fluffy cardigan thing. I think Sego will know which one it is.
I think that's a new high point for Sylvia. Come on. Oh. And just falling at the same point as Ella, I think that's got to be the hardest move in the climb.
Yep, for sure.
So smart, man. So don't worry, I'll split the field, guys.
It is good that we're getting a split in the women's field. They did seem to find the first two boulders a little bit easy. Again, Sylvia hasn't had much rest, but it is hard when there's a clock ticking.
And Sylvia, no, we don't. I don't know if Sylvia's done much lead climbing. If you've done a lot of sport climbing, this endurance will help you out on these kind of continuous attempts.
One minute left, Sylvia.
Again, we are sorry about the technical difficulties, and we are constantly working on it. Hopefully, At least in time for Open A, they'll be working smoothly.
We've got a very stressed Benny on our right. Don't worry about that. He is trying very hard to fix it. Really makes you appreciate when things actually go right. You can see how much work goes into it, trying to fix it when it's gone wrong.
20 seconds left.
Oh.
20 seconds for Sylvia. Last go. Come on. Oh,
And
just too tired. Good effort.
it's easy to get tired.
Up next, coming out, our second highest qualified athletes, Svetlana and Jack.
I'll be very interested to see how Jack goes on this.
Yeah,
This
very
is-
physical climber, not known for his technique. Let's see how it goes.
Your judges, please. And your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go!
Svetlana from New Zealand originally, then Canada, now moved to Sydney.
Ooh, if she's climbed outdoors in Canada, I said she will walk up this one quite nicely, I think.
You've been to Squamish?
Pardon?
Have you been to Squamish?
I haven't been to Squamish, no, but I have heard enough about it to... And Jack is establishing himself.
She's actually taking her time to think. Could be the sign of an experienced competitor.
Svetlana trying to understand the start.
She's taking her time on the boulder, as is Jack. I have to admit, Jack is going quite well.
This
For
man,
someone who we said doesn't have...
oh, on the
techers.
palm press on the wall. I think that is very hard.
Oh, and he's got the
Oh
zone.
my god. This man.
Same beta as Nathan, but Jack managed to get it to work. And he's got the jam in.
This he will
Crowd is
stop
going
at
absolutely
nothing.
crazy.
Different to the other climbers, he's got two hands in the crack hand jam there and having a rest.
He's got the wrong hand jammed. This is some whack beta.
Oh, I wonder where he's going.
Svetlana getting close as well. She's been on the boulder a long time, but she's looking
She's
looking comfortable.
pretty comfortable. I think she's got this one. I think we
And
might
Jack's
have
got one hand on the
a
top. Can we
flag.
get two tops here?
Oh, and this is where we've got one top from Svetlana. Oh. Oh, and we have a
Oh.
drop from Jack. So that's where some inexperience comes in. Not seeing the knee bar there.
And that was another top for Svetlana. I think that's 3 tops for her, is that correct?
Ooh, that would
I
be
think
some
so.
memory engaging. I would think so as well, yes.
So it looks like it's coming down to Svetlana, Sophia, and Grace for first place for women's.
It does.
But I'm not quite sure. And for the men's, Brad, Zach, Damien, and Jack all seem to be going, have a chance. And Nathan. No, not Nathan. Nathan hasn't topped this boulder.
I have to say I'm not as good at following the scores as you. Ooh, there is not long left on the clock for Jack. If he doesn't top it now, there is a chance that he might not top it.
He's actually switched up his beta, which is interesting considering it worked last time.
Yeah, it is interesting to change a beta after you've got something that's worked.
Or he's forgotten it. Oh, but he makes it work.
Back on the zone.
Jam straight in.
1 minute left, Jack.
Oh, the time pressure could also get to him if he doesn't see it now. If he tries to strength it again,
I
can
think
he
he's
do
going
it?
to go for the strength method. Oh,
Has
no.
he seen it?
Ah,
I've
he's
seen
got
the
it.
foot. There it is.
Pops in the knee bar.
There he goes.
And another top for
Way.
Jack. Incredible.
Damien has just lifted his foot onto the start hold.
And Sophia's been called down for another improper start. Attempts could really matter here if several women get
Yeah.
4 tops. That could come back to haunt her.
Oh,
And the palm on the wall beta on the men's.
can he reach up? Oh, back into the palming on the wall. That is. Oh, is this food?
And a top for Sophia.
Perfect. You're getting vegan stuff, right?
Thanks, Matthias. Thanks a lot. And that's Matthias from Climate Care there, shouting us all dinner.
Oh,
Gotta love
what a
it.
shout. Oi, even better. Free food is always better.
Damien, different beta to the rest of them. He's gone to the top of the volumes.
I did wonder whether
Not
they
sure
would
how
see
much that helps.
I don't know. Might guide you into the foot a bit more. Oh, nope, he's coming back down.
One hand on the finish hold. Will he find the knee bar? Oh, he's gone for a heel.
Ooh.
Crazy stuff. Oh, foot pop.
Oh, ho, ho. Ooh, coming back down after
He
that.
is puzzled.
That's the thing on a flash attempt. You stay up there for a while, you're going to lose your torque pretty quick.
Oh, I think he's gonna. Oh! His hand rips off the top.
Oh.
He's got 2 minutes left to get a top here. Really needs it if he wants to stay in contention for the win. Come on, Damien.
Oh, bringing up the chalk for this attempt. Probably a smart move.
Damien been climbing for nearly 12 years longer than Jack. Let's see if he can put the experience to use. Brought a chalk bag up. Bit of the root climber in him coming out.
Yeah.
Oh,
There it is.
I think he's just gonna strength it.
I think
Oh
he-
no. Oh, and he's found the knee bar.
Come on, Damien.
That's it. Come on, Damien.
There it is.
And a top for Damien. 3 tops for him, I believe.
Yep, we are.
3, 2, 1. You can start climbing.
I don't know if the attempts are right.
So we have a super dynamic boulder for the women here. I think it's a 1-2 step up. See if they can read it and execute it. And Ellie's back. Oh,
And
and
Devon
has staticked it.
broken it. All right, good. Start to the day.
Again, not what you want to see as a setter, but it's always good to see different betas.
It is.
I think Nathan's having a bit of trouble with the start of the slab here. Pulling on is hard alone.
Something fun that I get to do as a setter is set inside my box, and my box is actually quite small. The box is that your size of the, what would you say? It's like your span essentially that you climb within. So for me to set a male boulder is quite entertaining, especially when it's in my box because they struggle a lot more with it. Ooh.
Ellie can set some scrunchy boulders, always interesting to climb. Nathan here, he's decided not to use the zone.
Not yet, at least.
This
We'll
is
see how he goes.
very difficult stand up.
Ooh,
Oh,
way,
and he just
the
drops
never
off.
drop. Devon sticking with the static beta again. Smart because it works.
Looks like there's still some spice at the top of women's floor.
Yeah, it's not over. I can say you need some good core to hold this next move.
It's quite powerful, actually.
Yeah.
Come on, Devon.
Come on, Devon.
Oh,
There
and she
is.
sticks it. Looks like we're going to see a top here. One more move.
Okay, and Nathan's
And
on
she
the
tops
zone
it.
as well. We've got a top and a zone going all in one go.
Now, sneaky beta from Ellie here is that the men should actually flip their hand to the undercling on this crimp and get their right foot up onto the big volume. Oh, and he pops off.
So the fun thing about slab is it can be a lot more technical than roof climbing. As you can see, there's a lot less holds on here than a lot of the other climbs.
Or at least a different type of technical.
Yeah, different type of technical, yeah. There's a lot more like balance and control involved in a slab.
It can be difficult to come from these super physical boulders where you pump with adrenaline, trying really hard, just to calm down and go real slow, take your time in these slabs.
Yeah, it can also be really time consuming, as you've seen. You've got to move a lot slower on a slab and you can't muscle through them as much.
You don't get more than a few good goes.
No, definitely not.
Oh,
Oi.
and he's waiting that zone hold. And I think he's figured it out.
Oh, hey, has he got the beta in?
Oh,
Not yet.
just struggling to get his foot up. Hasn't quite thought of flipping an undercling.
30 seconds, Nathan.
30 seconds left. Can he do it?
Oh,
Oh,
he considered going straight to the jug up the top, I think, for a second there.
that would be very committing.
10 seconds.
I was doing nothing to start. I will start putting the phone because there is nothing more.
He's trying to go straight up. Oh, not too far off.
Can we have our bags ready? Can you get our bags ready for stripping? Mine should be on the trolley.
Mine's in a bucket with a glasses in it. But I can get it. I can get it.
I'm on hold.
So we will also be leaving you guys on the recording and the live stream. After these boulders have been finished, the setting team will come in and we'll take all of these boulders down and put the final A boulders up. So
The way we do it is we mark the outline of the boulders in chalk marker, number the holds, take a photo, and get them up as quickly as we can.
it's a bit like an F1 pit stop.
Pardon? Oh, like a
F1
Formula,
pit
yeah,
stop.
yeah. And I think I've got the live scores here. For the men, we have Damien in first place right now with 3 tops and 3 zones. Tied with Brad on 3 tops, 3 zones, although he's used a few more attempts. Then Zach, Nathan, Jack, and Luke in last place. For the women, we have Devon in first place, although we note that she's the only woman to come out in this boulder so far. Followed by Sophia in second, Grace, Ella, Sylvia, and Svetlana. I think it's going to be between Sophia and Grace. And if they both flash this boulder, it'll be Sophia who wins.
Oof,
Closing at 10 past 8.
tight.
10 past 8. Isolation will be closing for you guys. All right.
And for the men, Damien, Brad, and Zach are all on 3 tops. Any of them can win.
And Grace,
If Damien flashes it, he will win.
Whoa.
facing your judges.
I know that Devon has climbed a lot in the comps. I think she's got a good experience on the stage.
Facing your judges. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're on.
All right, let's see how Grace starts this boulder, whether we get another static start.
So they do get to view the boulders together, and they may have talked about it.
Yeah.
Oh, but she goes for the
Straight
dynamic bay.
into the straw.
Oh, super strong to hold the barn door. Whoa. I think we're going to see a
And
top here
that's
from
over
Grace.
For her, I would say.
Easy. Now, Luke has read this boulder completely differently to the others and to how it was set, but he's making it work.
Give it up for Grace. That was a lot further. And she killed it. Nice. You don't have to go back to ice cream. You can hang out. You can be with us.
Oh. Luke's
Luke is having some trouble with the reading of this boulder.
he's trying to go high, but he's missing the foot down and right perhaps. or decide not to use it.
Boy.
And he
And
doesn't
there it
need
is.
to till now.
Just so you guys know, that hold that his right foot is on now is flat. That is pretty much nothing.
And he's got the zone.
Oh, he's cruising up the intended way now. Let's see how he gets to the top.
I think this will be his first top if he can manage it. Again, doesn't quite read the flip to undercling.
It does not look comfortable there on those pitches.
Let's see if he does it. Ew.
Tapping his foot up. Come on, Luke. Ah. So, Ellie, when you said a move like that, what's going through your mind?
When I set it.
Yeah, when you said a sort of, that move getting the foot up, what are you going
Getting
for?
the foot up. I wanted it to be not uncomfortable, but insecure, I guess. You've got to rely on so many elements of your body all at once. So if you're not thinking about one thing in the right way, it will blow, and that's what we're seeing. I've got to say, it's quite nerve-wracking watching it now.
I got to say, you must be a little bit worried no one's going to top it right now.
That is my fear.
No. We have
all
some
of
good
our-
slab climbers coming
I
out.
hope so. All of our setters that tried it instantly went to the intended beta.
Yeah. But we have a slight advantage. We know each other.
Yes. We spend a lot of our time reading
Yeah.
climbs.
You see a hole with two sides, you know they're probably
Yeah.
going to make a flip. And
Yeah.
again, he's going with his alternative beta.
This could be the one if he thinks about it.
Much more confidently through the volumes this time.
You'd be surprised how much you learn by doing a boulder more than once.
1 minute remaining, Luke. 1
Oof.
minute.
All right. Let's see.
Come on. Come on, Luke.
Sometimes as well you can get so focused on the next hold that you're not thinking about that next
Oh, he's
bit.
so close to getting his foot on.
Oh, come on.
Oh. This is
He
painful
looks
to
like
watch.
he's
Hey, and he's
stuck
got it on,
there
and he's got the
is,
flip.
And he's got the flip.
He stood
He's
up. Come on,
Yes.
Luke. And he jumps to it.
Hey!
No fear. That's a top for Luke. Oh. Takes a rough fall, dismount, but he's got the top.
He went straight for the jump. No issues with commitment there. What happened?
Why is Brad freaking out?
Huh?
Why is Brad freaking out?
He took quite a rough dismount, if you saw.
Oh,
He graded down the wall, but he looks fine.
All right,
That's got to feel good.
I'm not going to lie. Yes, my heart rate has dropped dramatically after watching that. I was very nervous.
Time stop in 3, 2, 1.
Bit of a crowd pleaser as well. All right, so we have
Brad and Ella come out.
Ella looking at the climb, reading it first, and let's see.
I think she's
we
going to try
can
it
have another
static.
static.
Oh, no.
shot, and here it is.
Oh,
Ooh, does she have the reach?
can't quite span it. And Brad is headed straight to the zone.
I don't know much about Brad in his slab climbing. Is he?
I think he's pretty good.
I would
I've seen
say
him do
watching
some
him, he looks pretty good.
difficult slabs, but this move is the hardest one, I think.
Yep. Again, we're looking at whether they figure out how to flip that hand or not. We might even get some knee and thigh scum in here. Ooh,
And it looks like Ella's about to get a top.
these open B girls are strong. Boy,
Oh.
Brad dropping
Brad's
it.
struggling with a stand up. And
And another
a
strong
top for
shot.
Ella. Strong stuff. Ellie, every woman so far has topped women's four. Do you think we've undercooked it a little bit?
Yes, I do. I think we should have changed the start a little bit, as we discussed a little bit earlier. But
It does look like it's going to come down to Sophia and Grace.
Yeah, I think we underestimated their ability to both span things, static things, and as we were worried about their ability to dynamic things. Brad coming back on. Let's see how he goes with this one. As you guys can see, the hand flip is just
Oh,
so
and his foot's
essential
on.
unless you're incredibly flexible.
Still doesn't see it, but he might not need it. And he's
There
got it.
it is, back in
I
the
think we're
hand
going to see a
flip.
top here. This move looks easy, but it's incredibly committing. Oh, he's no, it's on the hold. Oh, he doesn't jump down. Thank goodness. Oh, that would have been incredibly unfortunate.
Oh, I can't tell if that would have been a happy or sad moment for everyone there. That
He gets
was
the
very
top.
close. Woo!
And I think that puts him in a provisional first place.
So fun fact for those of you listening in, the original finish hold was that jug. However, to prevent the climbers simply being able to balance and tap that finish hold with their fingertips, we added in the other top hold. That would be beautiful though. And we've got it one dynamic. Ooh.
Sylvie trying the dynamic beta, needs to get that right foot up. Zach taking his time to think.
Smart move if it pays off later.
Great composure from the young lad.
He's been overthinking this comp a lot, I would say.
Yeah, his commitment has been impressive.
Yeah, they have been scouting gyms, they've been training hard. There's been a lot.
Sylvie's
lot
super
going
close to
in.
dynamic move.
Oh. So Zach just missing the bottom feature as a hand, going straight in to match that little crimp as an undercling.
Oh, and Sylvie's super close to the jump.
All right, we have Zach on the zone.
Zach is a slab master. I think he'll have no problems here. Although I've been wrong before.
Oh, with ease.
Look at that.
All right.
No undercling needed.
Apparently you don't need to flip that hand. But here comes in a fear factor. Done.
And he sticks it.
And
Now-
that's a
oh! Geeing the crowd up.
crowd pleaser.
What a showman. There's actually a question there. There's black tape all up the arete and his foot went past it. You could argue that he should be not awarded that top.
That'll be up to the judges. And
That would be
looks like
rough.
They're not calling
I
it.
think it'd be very unlikely for them to call him out.
Okay, and we have Sylvia has gotten to the zone. And now it's getting up this techie little bit.
The hold just out of reach. Oh,
Ooh. So they would be tired by now.
you see her shaking out the pump. Come on, Sylvia.
Taking her time, she's comfortable where she is.
On her tippy toes. Got one hand on the hold.
And there she is.
And she's got it.
Beautiful beta there.
One more move.
And
a top for
that's the
Sylvia.
top.
Oh, her leg is shaking. Well done.
So that might have just divided Zach and Brad on attempts.
True.
Because I know Brad dropped it once or twice.
Brad dropped it once, I think.
And that was a flash from Zach.
Yeah. Although I think Brad might have got the first boulder a bit quicker, so we'll have to see. I do know that if Damien flashes, he'll win.
I'm cold. Yeah. I got a long sleeve, but I know I'll be sweating in 2 seconds. All right. So Jack is established, and Svetlana is, by the looks of things, going for the dynamic beta.
Oh, misses the hold on the
Misses the jib.
bigger hold and doesn't need it.
Wrong. Control now, though.
Jack also cruising.
And Jack's up. Let's see what happens here. Oh, boy. Oh.
I think Svetlana's going to top the
And
boulder.
we've got a top from the females. And we've got a drop
Oh,
from
and Jack drops it.
Please, everyone, when you're tripping, if you take the... Ah, no, it's okay. We have this one.
Now, I think that's every woman topping the fourth boulder so far.
Yes.
So I think after Jack is the last guy. So, yes. After Jack is the last one, no?
No.
Two more?
Oh, after Jack is the last
Yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Last
sorry,
one.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
Then you can cut the live stream and we can start. Teacher Chara to know and everything. Like, when the last
Lucy Ward wants a shout out, and she will get it. Although she said this stream sucks, so I take back the shout out. Everyone, we know the live stream's having some problems, but it will be posted later in its entirety and hopefully working well.
Ooh, Jack is struggling on the slab.
I think that's put him out of contention for the win.
Pardon?
I think that's put Jack out of contention for the win.
With a minute 15 left on the clock.
One minute remaining, Jack.
Come on, Jack. Oh, I think he had it that time.
Seconds, Jack. 27 now. 24 now.
All right. How
Oh,
Jack has
Jack.
17 seconds and he's up. Can he do it? This will be.
Oh.
Oh, he's got to move quick.
And he sticks
Oh,
it.
and he gets the top. Didn't see that one.
Incredible
coming.
top from Jack. Gives it 4 tops, I think. Now, I think the commentator's going to leave the live stream because we have to set the Open A finals, but we'll be back for Open A's. Thanks for sticking with us.
Back with you shortly.
Amazing work from our last two athletes, Sadie and Sophia. Give it up for them and all our Open Meet competitors.
Abby, you move it.
Alright, now serious business. I'm gonna need you all to butter up for 40 minutes. Some things you could do in that time.
What is the time?
Presentations. And we're gonna start with Open Meet.
It's 11 o'clock.
I
All
reckon that
right.
was my favourite boulder.
So, our 2021 Sydney Bouldering Series third place winner in Open B Women is Ella Reid.
All right, so we've got Ella Reid coming in third in Open B Women.
Oh, good.
All the way down from, up from Canberra, sorry.
From where?
Up from Canberra.
Oh, up from Canberra.
Up from Canberra, not down from Canberra. What? Where are we? Sydney's.
Down from Canberra.
Yeah, so she's up
Yeah, she
from
came
Canberra.
up from Canberra. Like she came upwards.
Benny
Come on,
trying to
Benny.
confuse my geography
All right,
here.
Benny, come on,
She's already
brother.
doing it. He's already doing it, not she.
Scratch that.
Look, it's 11 p.m. We're allowed to have beers by now.
First place tied.
Oh, we have a tie.
We had Grace I and Sophia Hung.
Oh, Grace and Sophia on the tie.
Oh, it's bees. Shit.
Open B's women's.
Yeah,
and
okay.
Mitch is coming in slowly.
Sorry, I thought we were doing A's. Nick was a very
Nick's
good
trying to convince
commentator,
us out of
wasn't he?
this commentator, but
My
you know,
favourite Nick
he's
comment
got-
from the night was brain and brawns. The brain and the brawns.
Nick's doesn't have much of the brain left, just the brawn.
Nick, that boulder was good, brother.
Open B women.
I have to say, Open B women, really good job.
What is that?
But I have to also say that Nick's boulder was probably my favourite in
What the fuck is that?
the setters have gone wild. I can't control them anymore. All right, we have the Open B men here. Zach Kelly in third.
Third?
Third. He's drunk and a little unhappy with his result. He wanted to beat
Was he
the rest
unhappy?
of the, you know, he wanted better, but that's Zach. He's a very competitive man.
Did he top everything or not?
I can't think. Oh, and he's
Dude,
beaten by Brad.
Brad did so well.
He's not going to be. Zach is not going to be happy to be beaten by Brad. I can tell you that much. They are very
But
big rivals.
Damien like cruised everything.
And then, in a very obvious first place, Damien.
Someone would question whether he should maybe bump up to Open A's.
And I think next year we will see a couple of Open A climbers here
I
instead
think
of
so.
Open B climbers.
They were pretty strong.
We got very strong Open